Welcome back to Tokyo Talk. I'm your host, Mai. Today we're tackling a powerful word, intimidating.
And I'm Jack. Intimidating is a great one. It's that feeling you get when you face something that makes you feel a bit nervous or even scared.
Exactly. It means something or someone makes you lose your confidence. It could be a person, a task, or even a place.
Like walking into a super high-end restaurant for the first time. The atmosphere alone can be intimidating before you even see the menu.
That's a perfect example. For me, sometimes a really complex bebop solo on the saxophone can look intimidating on paper before I even try to play it.
I can imagine. It's about the psychological barrier. So, speaking of intimidating things, how does this apply to your dating life, Mai?
Well, sometimes you meet someone who is so successful or confident that they seem intimidating. It can make it hard to approach them.
So you're looking for a guy who is successful, but not so successful that he's intimidating. That's a fine line to walk.
Let's move on. A word that often gets confused with intimidating is daunting. How are they different, Jack?
Daunting is a great one. For me, daunting is mostly used for tasks. Think of it like planning a trip around the world. The sheer amount of planning is daunting.
So daunting is more about the scale of a challenge, making you feel overwhelmed. A person isn't usually daunting, but a task is. For example, the final exam seemed daunting.
Exactly. You wouldn't say your new boss is daunting, but he might be intimidating. What about another synonym, formidable?
Formidable is interesting. It implies that you respect the person or challenge. It's something that is impressive and hard to overcome, but in a worthy way.
Like a formidable opponent in a chess match. You respect their skill, but it also makes them intimidating. It has a sense of admiration mixed in.
That's a great distinction. Intimidating can be negative, but formidable often has a positive or respectful connotation. The cognitive load of separating them isn't too high, I hope.
Mai, could you explain what you mean by cognitive load for our listeners?
Of course. Cognitive load refers to the amount of mental effort being used in your working memory. In simple terms, it's how much you have to think about at once.
Thanks. Lastly, let's talk about threatening. This one feels much stronger than intimidating.
Yes, threatening implies a direct danger or a clear intention to cause harm. A snarling dog is threatening. An email with angry words could also be threatening.
So, an intimidating person makes you feel nervous, but a threatening person makes you feel unsafe. The difference is perception of harm.
That's a perfect summary. Let's do a quick review of these differences.
Okay, I'll give a situation. A top-level CEO with a very strong personality.
That CEO would be intimidating. You feel nervous because of their power and confidence.
Now, a situation. Having to complete a 500-page report in 1 week.
That task is daunting. It's overwhelming because of its size. Now, listen to these two sentences. She was an intimidating debater versus she was a formidable debater. The first suggests she made others nervous. The second suggests she was respectably skilled and difficult to beat.
Great examples. Understanding these nuances really helps you choose the right word for the right situation.